Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this news webinar of presentation of CMDBuild 3.5 version. I'm Umberto. I'm front lead developer of the CMDBuild project, and today with my colleague Alan, we will present the new features that we have released in this version. What's new in this version? We have done some improvements to the email management. We have done some improvements to view from join management. Then we have made several changes in management module, other changes in administration module, and other implementations. For the implementations to the email management, we have added a feature that marks unread emails for users. Then when the user will read the email is set as read, and then users can know which are the emails that must be read. Then we have added the abort send email action. Then users can set a delay of time where they can cancel the send of an email. We have also implemented a new chronological view in email listing. Then users can choose if they want to show the emails grouped by status, then have all the sent emails and have then all the received emails and so on, or if they want to show them in a chronological view. This is useful when there are a lot of emails. Then we have also added the possibility to translate the email templates. Email templates are used especially in the processes, but can be used also for the standard email on cards and so on. And then we have also added the possibility to translate them. And we have also added the possibility to filter templates in classes and processes, because when user compose an email, have had a long list of templates, and now the administrator can choose which email template must be shown in for a specific class or a specific process. And we have also added the possibility to disable unused templates or unused email account. Then we have made some improvements to view from join. Especially, we have added a new tab in management view, where in each item the user can have the list of the cards that build the line of the row of that item. And then we have made some improvements to the configuration of a view. Especially, we have added a new field set where the administrator can override some configuration of attributes, and also the administration in that new field set can sort the attributes as he prefers. Other changes in management module. We have implemented the new attributes filter mask. Now the user can filter that data using complex structures. They can choose if they want to use the AND or operator between attributes or between the same attribute, or can add nested filters. And then users can create their own filters to get the data that which they prefer. And then we have added some other features to the grid, to the data grid. For example, contextual menu on the rows by clicking the right click of the mouse. We have added the sorting of the columns when we are when we go in the header of the grid. We have the list of available columns, and then from there we can choose to sort the list of attributes to find easily the attribute that we want to hide or show, for example. We have also highlight the save preference action when user has saved preferences. Then for the user it's easy to know if what he is watching is the standard configuration or if there are some customizations in its preferences. And then we have improved the lookup column filter from the header filter of the grids. And now here users has only the list of used lookup values. And for example, in this the state has other values, but now in the filter the users can filter only for used value for that lookups. And we have also added, we have improved the usability of detailed windows. For example, we have added in the title the action that the user is performing. For example, is adding a card of internal employee or editing that card or cloning a card. And also we have added loader on the save button when the user clicks on the save. Other changes that we have made in the administration module, we have added a new configuration page for the application log retention criteria, where the administrator can choose the criteria for the log retention in the database. We have implemented a new wizard to manage the task cron. Now users can easily configure the cron from the administration module for the tasks. And we have added new configurations for the login page. For example, we have added new text that can be added at the login page, or also a possibility to disable the auto login when the administrator enables the single sign-on. We have improved the permission for the cards and process tabs. And before this change, the administrator should define if a tab is visible or not visible. And now the administrator can also choose if the tab is writable or in read-only mode. And this configuration can be made for each group, and also for group can be customized only for a single class. We have improved the change password for users administration grid. Then the password is not yet a property of the user, but we have added an icon to change the password from the administration module. And then we have added a quick sorter for the lookup values. Now the administrator can sort quickly by code or description the lookup values. And we have also added the support for foreign key in DMS models. Then now in DMS model, the administrator can add foreign key then reference to other classes, other cards or other process instances. Then we have done other implementation. First of all, the support for RFID in CMDBuild mobile application. And now users can use not only the QR code to filter data, to quick filter data, but now they can also use the NFC reader to filter data. And also we have added the possibility to add to fulfill an attribute with QR code reader or NFC reader. We have also added the possibility to manage this configuration using the administration module of CMDBuild. And we have also implemented the modern authentication of Microsoft and the OAuth 2 of Google for the email account. Now, I want to show you some of these changes that I've presented for you. I go on my CMDBuild installation, and here I want to show you starting from the emails. For example, if I go here in the incident management, I open the incident, and from the email tab, I can see that here I have an unread email. Now, if I open it, I can read it, and the email now is marked as read. From here, I can choose the view of the list. Then if I want to show group by status or not, and then this is the difference. If I don't check this option, I have the email sorted by data. And I can choose the view once every time that I come in the email tab, or I can also decide to add this configuration in my preferences. If I go in user preferences, here I can choose to show always the list of emails sorted by date, not grouped by status. And here I have also the configuration for the email abort, the send abort, sorry. This is the delay. Then if I choose 30 seconds, I can save it, and then I can try to, the application is refreshing. And now if I try to create an email, this is a test email, test to Tecnoteca at tecnoteca.com. I save it. Then if I send the email, now here I have the possibility to cancel this sending action. Now the mail go back in draft status, and if I want, I can change it, or I can also delete it. Perfect. Now, for the templates that I have told before, we can find the templates in administration, notification templates. Here we have email and in-app notifications. If I go on edit form for template, here I can see that we have the flag for the translation form, and here I can fulfill the translation for the language that I want. An important thing is when I fulfill, if I want an email translated, I have also to define here with the template language, yes, the rule for the rule to get the language for the user for this email. The rule can be client column language or other configuration, because the information can be in the card. Then to get the language, here I write the rule to get the language. Here we have the active or non-active flag. We can also disable an email template by clicking in the row, the disable action. Okay, now let's see the changes that we have done in the view from join. Here I've prepared a view, and as I explained you during my presentation, we have added an attribute customization tab, and from here in this list I have all the attributes that I have chosen in the previous section, and from here I can override the description. For example, here I can see I code. I can also translate that description. I can change the group. The group is the field set where the attribute will appear. I can choose if the attribute will be shown in grid or in reduced grid. And another important thing that we have done is that I can sort the attributes using the drag and drop functionality. Then I can sort the attributes for the view. And now if I go in management, I can from here, this is my view, and you can see that for example here I have overridden the building, the label for building code or other things, and here I have the sources. Here all these cards are the cards that compose my my row, because here I have the CI information, and here I have the location information that are, then here you have the CI, the building, the floor, and the room. Then if I want to change some data from my CI, I can open it, and from here I can go in edit and do the changes that I need. Nice. Okay, now I want to show you the new filter, the new attribute filter. Here we have added the possibility to configure a complex filter where users can choose the attribute. For example, let me choose the state operator equals and active. Then I can choose an OR operator, and here I want to show the active users for Tecnoteca for this one, and the other company Tecnoteca. Sorry, the other company equals Tecnoteca. Okay, perfect. Then here I have the and between state and company equals Tecnoteca or company equals TT Tecnoteca. I apply this filter, and now here I have the rows which match the filter that I have created now. From here we have the contextual menu. Then if I right click with the mouse on one row, I can perform the standard actions, then open the card, modify the card, delete the card, and clone the card. And also here I have the list of contextual menu items which can be applied on this record. Then from here I can execute directly the context menu items. Then the other feature on the grid is the sorting of the columns. Then if I want to easily find the building column, I can sort here. Then I can enable it and the building will be shown here. And if I want to find the last, which is type, I can sort descending it. If I want to show in the standard order, I can click again on the sorter icon, and now the columns are shown in the standard order. Here I have the preferences icon, and sorry, if I want to, if I hide some columns, I change the width of some columns, and if I save my preferences are saved, and I have the icon highlighted. Then every time I came back in this grid, I know that I'm viewing this grid with my custom preferences, and from here I can update or clear the preferences. And the last thing here in the grid, the filters. From here we have the only the available only the values that are used for internal employees. Because if I go on edit, in the state here I have 3 values, but in my card are used only active as suspended. Then here I can filter only for active as suspended values. And for the here we have the improvements. For the detail window, here we have the edit, the bright edit, or when I click on save or save and close, the icon in the button will appear, and a loader, then the user knows that the system is working. Nice. Let me show you the changes in the administration module. I want to start from the new page for the logs management. Here we have moved this configuration were in another place in the system config, and now we have moved here with the new page for the data log retention. And from here it is possible for the administration to define the retention for some logs which are saved in the database. For example, we have the system status logs, the request logs, the event log, and the job run logs. For everyone, for each of these options, the administrator can choose the max age, then how many time to keep one row, or can decide to have a limit of records, how many records to have, or how big the size of the table, then how big I want maximum the data table. And I can also use all these configuration. Then for example, for request, I can define a max age or a max record or max size, because it can be that if I have 50,000 of records, but I can also specify that the folder, that the table cannot be more than 12 megabytes. Perfect. Another useful improvement that we have made here is in the task manager. By editing task manager in the cron here, we have created this new wizard for the creation of the for editing the cron. For example, here we have I can specify for several options. For example, which day to execute, day of the month to execute this operation, or other, or if I want to execute periodically, I can choose the when, for example, every 3 days, starting the day Sunday. Okay, and here I can configure my cron as I prefer. And you're in the authentication configuration, under system config authentication, we have added the settings page for the login text page, and also the flag for disable auto login when user when is enabled the single sign-on. And then another important thing that we have added is in groups and permission, the possibility to configure the visibility of the tabs. In this case, we can choose if the tab is hidden, in read mode, or also writable. By default, all tabs are writable. And I can choose to customize only this configuration only for one class. For example, here, if I go on configure, from here in tabs, I can specify if I want to use the default configuration, or if I want to override the default configuration with the custom configuration for this class, for this user. And for the users, we have added this icon for the change password. Then now you don't have, if one user asks to the administration to change the password, the administrator don't have to edit the user, but has this new icon to change the password. And also it is possible to check this field to request the change password at first login of that user. And now for the lookups sorter, if I go on a lookup, for example, I don't know, employee here. For employee state, if I go here on the values, I can choose. If I want to sort data, I can use this quick action to sort code description ascending or descending. And okay, last thing that I will show you is how to configure the RFID or QR code editor for the mobile. For example, if I go on configuration hardware client of the monitor, okay, if I go on change, if I change the properties, here we have added a new field set for the mobile, and from here I can choose which attribute use for the quick search of the barcode and RFID, and I can also here insert a regular expression to get only a part of that of the value that I'm going to read. Then this is used for the quick search, and then if I want to use the mobile editor for the QR code editor or an NFC editor, in the attribute, in this case the serial number, I can define the mobile editor by choosing QR code, RFID, or coordinates. And by changing this mobile editor in the mobile app, I have the possibility to fulfill that field with one of these available editors. Perfect. Now I leave the stage to my colleague Alan, who will present you the changes that we have made for the email accounts. Just a moment.
Hi, I'm Alan, backend developer at CMDBuild project. What we will discuss now is a change that both Microsoft and Google made as email providers regarding cloud-managed email services. Due to increasing risk of phishing, where your users could be induced to reveal their username and password, and that could be exploited in third-party application, Microsoft and Google decided some time ago to dismiss legacy protocols and adhere to OAuth flow. At the start of October was the time both put their purpose into action. Google only deprecated the old username and password flow, but it's better to adhere to the new OAuth protocol. In CMDB 3.4.1 we handled both, so now we will see some detail. Here is a schema for OAuth token flow interaction. As you can see now, two kinds of tokens are exchanged, access token and refresh token. You don't have to worry about them because this is part of OAuth standard and is directly handled by CMDBuild. We use the Microsoft Graph library to implement that. What is required to you or to your system engineers is to define and register a client application in your Microsoft 365 account through Azure Active Directory Admin Center. The mail users have to be linked to an Exchange Online license. In the following slides, we will see principal operation required, but we will send you a PDF with the detailed instructions, so don't worry. Here you can see the Azure Active Directory admin center and how you would register the client application to be accessed only for your organizational directory. Here you will grant to the client application the required permissions to access, to read, and to write into the email account. What you will obtain, it's this is the main stuff. This is we omitted some steps, but in the PDF there is a detailed description, so don't worry. After you have completed the detailed procedure, gathering 3 generated values from the admin center, you will form a JSON content that you see on the screen that we will use in the CMDBuild portal. This information contains the client application secret that you see in the last line, needed to impersonate your email users. Then this is the screen for where you have to input the token field of Microsoft Auth email accounts form. Similarly is for Google. Even the implementation of OAuth protocol in Google is naturally based on access and refresh token, but to tell the truth, Google adhered to OAuth in a more standard way. So no peculiar libraries were needed to handle it. What is required to you or to your system engineers is to define a service account in your Google Workspace account in Google Cloud Console. Names are different from Microsoft ones, but the principle is the same. In this slide, you see the Google Cloud Console and how you would create the service account and then grant users access to it. You will give some needed OAuth scopes to the created service account to access, to read, and to write into the email accounts. As it was for Microsoft procedure, this description was, we omitted some steps, but the main stuff is this. After you have completed the detailed procedure that we will give you, in this case, you will obtain directly full JSON content with all the information that is needed to be set in the CMDBuild portal. This contains the service account private key, as you see in the last line, needed to impersonate your email users. This is the CMDB portal form where you will put that JSON content. Then last, if you will click on the test configuration button in the lower right corner, you can test the Google Workspace configuration. And that's all. The new feature of CMDB 341 are available in vertical solutions that are ready to use and open mind. Now, Alessandro will tell you some other important things. Wait a moment.
Hello, I would like to invite you all to the next CMDBuild Day, which will be in about 1 month at the end of November, Wednesday the 30th of November. What is the CMDBuild Day? It's a biennial event that we organize since the year 2010, and so next will be the 7th edition. It's basically a meeting, an online conference, where all the CMDBuild users can meet and share experiences. So we will speak about the open source project, then about the CMDBuild, CMDBuild ready to use and open main solutions. And basically the users will have the possibility of sharing impressions and case studies and project applications. I mentioned that the first edition was in year 2010, and at that time it was a meeting organized here in Udine, our hometown, where Tecnoteca is located. Then we moved the following edition in Bologna, and in 2014 we have been in Rome for this meeting. All these were physical events organized here in Italy. Then the CMDBuild project really spread worldwide, and so we decided to organize the meetings as an online conference in order to allow people from different countries and regions to join and be able to get in touch and share experiences, case studies, project applications, and so maybe improve their applications and projects. In this slide, you can see the banner of the event and the CMDBuild Day webpage, where you can find the registration page, and you can also see the links to the previous editions if you want to have a look at them. I can anticipate you that this year we are going to have persons speaking and sharing experiences from 4 different regions, and so we will have people from Europe, from America, from Asia, and from Africa. So it should be something very, very interesting. It is still open, the possibility to attend and also make a presentation. So we really welcome you to get in touch with us and propose for a speech. In this page here, you can see our contacts as always, so you can get in touch via email at sales@tecnoteca.com, or you can follow us on Twitter, register the newsletter to be always up to date to the latest news, and also follow the forum that we have on CMDBuild. I think that's all, and I really hope to see you all at the next CMDBuild Day.